Is dying on my own terms unethical? Good morning. My name is Carissa. Is dying on my own terms unethical? My name is Carissa Orense. Good evening. Imagine being told you only have 6 months to live. Your body is slowly failing, and every breath is a struggle. Every moment is a mix of fear and pain. Now imagine being told you do not have the right to choose how to end your life. Is that unethical? Today, I'm here to challenge the question that goes beyond religion or policy. It reaches into the core of human dignity. Is dying on my own terms unethical? What is assisted suicide? Let's begin with the definition. According to the American Association, physician-assisted suicide occurs when a physician facilitates a patient's death by providing necessary means and information to enable the patient to perform life-ending act. Right now in the United States, there are 11 states that legalize assisted suicide. These states include California, Colorado, Maine, Oregon, Montana, Vermont, DC, New Jersey, Washington, Hawaii, and New Mexico. Globally, Switzerland was the first country to legalize assisted dying in 1942 under the condition that the motive is not selfish. This is This isn't a new concept. It is part of a decades-long movement for bodily autonomy. It is a careful, compassionate evolution of how we see life and how we face death. But of course, not everyone agrees. Critics argue that legalizing assisted death risks abuse and sends the wrong message. Dr. Todd Warner warns us, everything will be okay is a misguided, if not dangerous, philosophy. Speaker of the House Mike Johnson claims it endangers the weak and marginalized, and it erodes our obligations to our families. And former Attorney General John Ashcroft pushed for federal crackdowns on doctors assisting in these decisions. These concerns are not without weight, but often people assume that these people who go and decide for assisted suicide are forced in this choice. But the truth is, assisted death is always voluntary, and it is only under strict conditions. Let me introduce you to Brittany Maynard. At just 29 years old, Brittany was diagnosed with an aggressive brain tumor. Doctors gave her 6 months to live. She moved from California to Oregon to legally access the medication under the Death with Dignity Act. She says, I've had this medication for weeks. I'm not suicidal. I do not want to die, but I am dying, and I want to die on my own terms. This wasn't suicide. It was a conscious, empowered act of choosing peace over prolonged suffering. Why does it matter? At the heart of this issue is bodily autonomy and dignity in dying. We make choices every day about our lives, what we eat, where we live, who we love. Shouldn't we also have a say on how our life ends, especially when the outcome is certain and the suffering is unbearable? Denying someone's right to choose how they end their life doesn't protect life, it prolongs the pain and the suffering. My final thoughts: is dying on my own terms unethical? No. I think it is brave, it is thoughtful, and it is an act of a final act of self-determination in a moment where all else has been lost. We must stop confusing personal morality with universal legality. Respecting someone's right to die on their own terms does not cheapen life, it honors it. Thank you so much.